A number of festivals are held across Kenya during the year. What we observed is that quite a number of them do take place usually in the last quarter of the calendar year. And that is important, but we are looking at how we can be able to spread them out so that there's always a reason for tourists to experience culture throughout the year. So I think we're working with counties, that's an opportunity. But cultural festivals in themselves really are impactful. They touch on the local community. They bring the tourists to a local area where they're interacting with local people. So we have the performing arts, those who will dance, those who will jump. For example, the Maasai community, those who will jump and dance. So we have the dancers being touched and they are performing and they will be paid for their performances. They also do improve greatly based on feedback that is given. They know what tourists want. They know how to mingle with them and make it really a great festival so that at the end of it, the tourist is happy and the dancers are happy because they get something, they get an income. We have the women who develop, who also do perform some kind of dances or some showcase. So those ones also get an opportunity to interact with the tourism dollar, whether it's from the domestic market, regional or international market. There's always something. Of course, the tourists must sleep and must eat. We have the local farmers who will be able to provide food from their farms and sell it into restaurants who will prepare them. So we are seeing quite a number of people being touched along this one single tourist in terms of transportation, in terms of accommodation, in terms of food, where they're going to sleep, which experiences they're going to have besides the festival, where else they're going to go. So we see that this brings a lot of impact. In the short term, when they are there, there's money left on the ground, there's money circulating, and there's an increased level during the festival because a huge number of the population do come there during those days and then they leave. Festivals are very important because they are an important product and a portfolio that wants to be developed to make Kenya really strong. It affords Kenya the opportunity to be known for festivals across the year in many of the locations where tourism happens or where tourism is not really happening, so that we have a reason to divert tourism traffic numbers, especially during various seasons, so that other places that may not be receiving a sizable number of tourism find a reason to go to a festival. Whether it is a 3-day event or a 4-day event, we make sure that tourists come in numbers. So festivals in itself, by themselves, really gives us a strong opportunity and a reason for the tourists to go to a particular area and now discover other things, other areas within that region, away from what is trending, so to speak, in that season. For the Maralal International Camel Derby this year, we expect the numbers to have really improved, but we hope that we attain the 2016 figures, which were the highest, where we did receive quite a number of countries participating internationally at the event. So we are looking that within the next 2 years or so, we will have reached the same numbers. However, we continue to urge Kenyans as well as international tourists to come and take part in it whenever possible. And if they are able to modify their itineraries, not only to the Maralal International Camel Derby, but to other events as they are taking place. And we are going to be reminding our tour operators and travel agents of which events that are coming so that they are factored in and considered in the development of those programs and itineraries and experiences for those tourists willing to immerse themselves in the beautiful and rich culture that Kenya has.